Okay, Animal Crossing New Horizons is still going strong. Like, ridiculously strong for a game that's already been out for 2 months. If you make a good Animal Crossing meme, you're still looking at tens of thousands of retweets, hundreds of thousands of millions of impressions, because the game is just getting crazier and crazier, and the memes are evolving, and everything's going good. Like, this popped up recently, and it still hits the feels, but it's also representative of the villager black market that's going on. So as players get more crazy and creative with the game, people just reflect that in other posts and memes, and then things snowball out of control. So if you end up enjoying the video, don't forget to leave a like, and certainly share this video with your friends to show the insanity that people are up to with Animal Crossing New Horizons. But this one is focusing on Japan because they are always next level when it comes to the gaming creativity, and now we are looking at several types of new meta that are being developed with this game. The use of panels, the use of forced perspective, and then just overall unbelievable levels of creativity. This is an Animal Crossing world. Anyone that's played with the game or just unlocked the island designer or trying to make something, all of this that they've accomplished right now almost looks impossible. But it's still crazy. I mean, the upgrade, the level up that we've seen recently are the usage of silos to kind of represent some kind of castle theme or unique housing. And then the panels, these things right here, people are using the same thing on the panels as they are with their flooring. And you might notice, wait a second, how's this dude getting pink walls or pink siding when they're building hills? That's not possible. Well, if you look around, it's December. So it's white on the ground because of the snow, and it just blends right into the aesthetic, and then just eye-hurting pink, but it's kind of beautiful, so you can't look away, but you must, or else your retinas are going to burn out. Either way, we are just getting started with the ridiculous things that people are up to. So, going on with more of that forced perspective, again, the silos. You put the silos behind the panels, you have the panels representing walls, and you can actually just make it look like castles or some kind of crazy thing is going on. There's a roof over here. It looks like a mansion. It looks like something out of a fairy tale, and people are making it happen because, you make things a little bit off limits, you keep them at distance, and then you just kind of fill it in, and it looks like a village. It looks like a town. It looks like things that aren't allowed to be happening inside of Animal Crossing, shown more than people are doing with lighthouses. That looks like society. That looks like the rest of civilization going on in your Animal Crossing world. Little toy cars actually look like real cars. Everything else just scales wonderfully with the wind turbine and then the lighthouse. But if you think that's cool, that will blow your mind. If you don't have an insane amount of Animal Crossing experience or you haven't been keeping up with the memes, that might look impossible. That looks like a town inside of your town on a deserted island in Animal Crossing. That's actually like a bee house and dog houses used with the toy cars, and then the custom roading, and then just making it look like there's a city there. There's other things happening, and it shouldn't be that possible, but you get up on the hill, you have the little fencing, you make it to where no one can go down there, and forced perspective shenanigans are definitely just too much when it comes to what people are doing in this game. And then we have next level. Just kitchen sink it. Throw everything that the game has to offer to make the impossible possible. Steampunk City in Animal Crossing. How? Well, you use the smoker, you get that going on. Again, we've kind of seen all the crazy things with custom silos, and people are just throwing it together, and it looks like a living steampunk city. Insanity. And this guy's still got updates. I've completely lost my mind with making an industrial section. Yeah, it doesn't have the magic, but when you bring the video, when you throw it down at night, all of that stuff just transforms in an unbelievable way. And then also having this town market. It looks like a back alley. It looks like you're pulling off those shenanigans with a food market. That's so cool. How? There isn't any insanity with the customization going on. This guy's just using what the game has in unbelievably creative ways. 2 months in, people are only understanding the game better. It's not the best islands are all these cool designs. No, I'm still being stunned every day by what people are doing. Then that brings us to some of the custom designs. That doesn't even look real. That doesn't seem possible with the 2D, but people are making it happen because, again, you get like 3D. You get all of these weird eye tricks going on, and you can make crazy things happen. I want to show it off in my game because there's nothing more frustrating than that little gap between grass and dirt. You know, it's offset, just kind of feels weird, and you know, you just I don't know, it's just a mess. I don't like describing it even. But if we go and we get that set up, let's go. Actually, this is the bottom one, so let's go and place this bottom one down like magic, and it only gets better. It's like, all right, that's a little piece, kind of cuts off, but let's get that repeating pattern going in there. And I'm painting magic. Like, you use this for garden bed, and it's going to look amazing. You use this as a path, you know, for some of the other things going on your island. Actually, what happens if I do a little? It's offset. I don't have it in the same kind of way, but I mean, you can use this for a path. You can use this for a garden bed, and it's going to look unreal. It's just going to elevate all of your designs to the next level, and that's what Japan is bringing us. Just next level creativity and design. Now I see like a little bit of brown behind it, but actually kind of helps as though it casts like a pseudo shadow once you get a long path down. Like, even with that, it actually seems like there's depth there. It's not possible. It just looks great from every angle. And yeah, this is where it begins. Like, all right, now it's just a little section. Let's scale that up to an entire island. And then all the other crazy things that people are doing. So this game has barely been unlocked with what is possible. That's why I'm doing this video, to update you guys with the insanity. But now, let's get back to the fun. So we have this. Dom became a meme, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, the memes keep on coming, and they keep on evolving, and people just keep on upgrading with it. Everyone got tired of making Raymond sad and all the villager black market trading and the millions of bells it costs for people, and it's like, oh wait, Dom's an emoji. This gem was hiding in plain sight. You want that? You want it to look like Dom? There you go. There's your code. There's your color. There's your cool design. GG, easy, just like that. Also, going back to kind of like the crazy thing, this is another garden bed. It doesn't look as good as the other one in my opinion because you need like the height and it kind of like bumps up and it adds some, but this is what people are doing. They're raising their beds. They're making kind of cool patterns, making Zen gardens. That's beautiful. When I first saw that, I got a tear in my eye. I'm like, oh, I strive to have something like that in my island. I feel like I don't have the patience to set it up or the creativity to make it look as good without directly copying it. You know, all those little like Japanese Zen garden, really aesthetic, peaceful, meditative items. They made it work. There's a rock. There's just like a straight rock from when you mine stone. And it's just there. Or there's a straight stone from when you mine a rock, and it's there, and it looks beautiful. How's that possible? Someone turned a rock and made it pretty in this game, and then just brought it all together with an impossible Zen garden. And it's amazing. So, just ideas and just non-stop craziness. Here's wooden panels. You want to make like a crazy... You know, why pay so much money to Tom Nook for a bridge when you can make a better bridge? And this is also kind of like showing off all the different... fences that work with it and some of the things you can do. So here's a post. You can find everything in the description down below if you want the codes, if you want to retweet it, if you want to follow. Like I said, share this video with your friends and share everything with your friends and make these people happy. You know, some of them don't have like crazy amounts of likes and retweets or just like contributing to the virality of it. It's also pretty good. Like, look at that. That's just like an outdoor market on a bridge. It's like something out of a movie. It's like something out of a very wholesome movie. And it just looks wonderful. So, impossibility is being constantly applied in Animal Crossing. And here, guys, I'm just going to give you a little breath mint for this video. A little bit of a refresher. Nothing insane here, because this is just like regular game stuff they're doing. But as I watched, I was like, this actually just gets better and better. Like, just a solid town. Just a solid, well-thought town and just wholesome design without going over the top. So you don't even have to push the limits of the impossible, and you can still make something great. Just good representation of the trees on a nice little path. Then I really like also the way that the houses are kind of separated, and they have their own little yards in front and stuff. It just looks good. It just looks nice. So also mastering a simple vanilla island. It's Animal Crossing, guys. Like, look how good that is. All the houses just feel like they're right in place. all of this layout just feels like it's just right. And I love it. Going back to the insanity. Let's go with custom lamps, because people are making the custom panels to do crazy things with, the custom stall designs, and then we have custom lamps. So if you look at the full post right here, you can actually see some of the designs that people are utilizing right here. That looks cool. That looks great. I didn't think anyone would do something like that, and then just adds to the mood. Again, wonderful is all I have to say about pretty much everything. And then we just keep going into, like, what people are doing. So you want a bakery? You want to make some kind of cool bakery inside of your island? You can do that. Use the panels, put these confectionaries there, boom, bakery. We got bread, we got spices and candy, or jams, or whatever. We got all kinds of cool stuff. People are doing that, and they're doing it on multiple levels. So here's just like a full assortment of things you can do. Make a pantry. It's insane. And like, it's something that you wouldn't think is possible. It's like, oh, how are you going to do this full thing with a half pattern? Boom, half pattern repeats. It looks so natural. It looks like it was programmed in the video game itself, or it's out of a video game. We're just looking behind and they have items there. So you can put non-existent items in your game and make it feel real and just bring everything to life. And then just putting in the Raymond for flex. Why not? This actually, dang, I kind of spoiled it with being ahead in the video. This blew my mind. What? It would take, like, my entire life to create this much perfection just inside of one area of the game. That's some of the best mood, aesthetic, just whatever's happening here has me without words of describing it. Those palm trees, though, those are lit. Those are, like, perfect for all this. And then just, like, that seafood, like that incredibly high classy 5-star seafood diner, just everything perfectly in place. People are pulling it off. Insanity. And then this is the last post I have to show with you guys for the video. Just if you've seen some crazy stuff, whether it's Japan, yours, or just something incredible in Animal Crossing, comment down below, get another part of this video out, and again, just kind of like keep on that same theme. Like, oh, underwater theme. Reef shenanigans are now popping off. Again, we got a little bit of everything. We got the custom designs, making a bit of a coral bed right here. We got all the seashells and sparklies and pretties and just like having all of this happen. Like, that's their perfect spot in their world. It's cute. How many seagroves are displayed? It's my own design. So, I mean, yeah, like their house, this is like their dream. They've made their dream come true, and it looks like a dream because it's so pretty and it's so nice, and it is dreamy. This is like Fountain of Dreams from Super Smash Bros. Looking, but then brought into Animal Crossing and then turned into a place where you live for a front yard or something. And it's just a picture, but it still has like so much weight. This picture is definitely worth more than 1,000 words. And with that, hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.